Okay, just thinking a bit more about schismogenesis and this idea of like a relational split, or in a group where people take different positions and have an argument, although they've had a common goal, so to be in that group. Same with inside of ourselves, we have parts that look after our body and our spirit in this lifetime. So schismogenesis is that thing where the schism, the split happens, and there's a solution with the genesis. So that happens when according to Gregory Bateson, when it's the environment or the position is too similar or too different. So you either become invisible in the similarity or incomprehensible in the difference. So I was just messing about. I was functionally just washing some cloths in some water. Put soap in there, and I was agitating the cloths to get the dirt out to clean the cloths. So basically unburdening the cloths, and so kind of amusing and playful, and I just thought, while this water is fluid, I can move these two cloths around, or it could be 5 cloths, or I could add another cloth in, and I can just move them around in the water fluidly. But what if that, it's wintertime here now, what if I put that bowl outside and that bowl froze, the water froze, and I couldn't add another cloth. It would stay outside of that environment, even though it could be put in the bowl, the containing environment, but the environment where the previous cloths were or are is frozen. So if I had to try to add another cloth, it wouldn't be allowed in, because it's a frozen environment. So that could represent in a group a fixed position, a position where the parts have taken or attached to a particular idea or a construct, or they've what's the word, formed and normed in a group. So it would make it really difficult to have a different point of view, I guess, in a sense. It could represent a different point of view, and it would get rejected because it's a frozen position. So and also then, where's the fluidity of life in that? Is that a crystallized kind of memory kind of position, like a epiphenomenon, where we're following something external with an idea of how it should be? It's been talked into being of how this environment should be, versus being fluid, as in with self-energy and just moving with flow and freedom, if in a fluid state. So I think this is really important to distinguish between frozen kind of memory parts, that are not really parts, they're kind of memories, and the living fluid parts, or self and self-like parts, and the different states that or the composition of different systems in and about us. And I just find this an interesting thing, and just reflecting on it and being playful, and I just thought I'd make a note here and consider it a bit more. Cheers.